What is going on, everyone? I know this is about a week late, but man, we have some big news for all the Dexter fans. Dexter is one of my favorite television shows of all time. I love Dexter. I've watched it countless times, and now it's coming back for the third time. But before we get into that, as we learned last week, that not only is Dexter Original Sin going to be coming out in December, but now Michael C. Hall is doing the voice in Dexter's mind. I'm so glad to have him back to be kind of doing the narrating, and I'm looking forward to it. I know after New Blood ended, they had talked about doing a Trinity spinoff and kind of like a prequel to show exactly how Trinity became Trinity, but I feel like we got enough of his backstory in season 4 of Dexter. And then there was rumors that they were going to do New Blood season 2, and I guess Harrison was going to be the star of it. But I guess those fell through. But as soon as I heard about Dexter Original Sin, I thought that was going to be cool. I thought it was a cool concept. I know that we got a lot of backstory on Dexter in the original series, but I just think it's cool that they're keeping the Dexter universe going. But now, that being said, of course, we all seen at the Comic-Con that Michael C. Hall surprised everyone. He came out there with donuts and stuff. And then they made the big announcement that starting in January, they're going to be filming a new series, Dexter Resurrection.
Second of all, we with Paramount and Showtime are doing another show that we're going to start shooting in January called Dexter Resurrection, starring Michael C. Hall.
And not going to lie to you, I am thrilled. I cannot wait. And I know this is probably going to get me some heat, but I had no issue with Dexter New Blood. There was things that I would have done different, but I really enjoyed Dexter New Blood. I do like the original Dexter series. Some of the seasons to me are kind of, once I get to them, I'm like, it's really not as good. The first 4 seasons is the best. I think anybody will agree with me on that. But the way they ended season 8, and spoiler alert if you've never seen the Dexter series, so you may not want to watch this video, but the way they ended Dexter season 8 with him driving off into the hurricane and presumably he was dead, and then of course Harrison and Hannah, they go off, and then it pans over to, we don't know how much longer later, but then we see Dexter with a beard and he's a lumberjack. And I'm not gonna lie, that season wasn't the best at all. It was a disappointing finale, especially on Dexter, which had so many great moments. And then years later, they came out with New Blood. And like I said, I enjoyed all 10 episodes of Dexter New Blood. I enjoyed the plot. It was cool seeing Michael C. Hall back in that role, seeing how he now, instead of having Harry being like his dark passenger, now he had Deb. I enjoyed all that concept. I enjoyed the villain and the relationship that he had with his son, how his son was, because it would be hard to not really, he didn't come with open arms and accept his dad, because it would be hard feelings of, why'd you lie to me this time? But having said that, the way they ended it, I was fine with it. When Dexter died at the end of it, I was like, okay. I enjoyed like how at the end where Dexter didn't have to kill the cop, the officer. When he did that, he killed an innocent. And when Harrison looked at him and said, open your eyes and look at what you've done. Perfect callback to the first episode of Dexter, where Dexter had the man that had killed all the young boys. And that's what he said, open your eyes and look at what you did. So perfect callback. I like that when Dexter died, Harrison drove off and you could hear what the letter that Dexter had wrote to Hannah. I enjoyed all that. I thought it was really good. But the part that I feel like they messed up on was teasing that Batista and Dexter was finally going to meet face to face after all these years. And when you didn't deliver on that, it let a lot of fans down. I wouldn't have had Harrison shoot Dexter. I really thought what was going to happen was Harrison was going to refuse to do it and say, "No, I'm not like you." And when I heard the gunshot the first time, I thought that it was Dexter's girlfriend, the chief of police. I thought she had shot him, but that's not the case. So you can't change it. But I just really wonder with the Dexter Resurrection. Apparently, from the way Michael C. Hall said in the interview, he said he can't tell much about it, but he said it's cold out there. So the way I'm thinking of it is pretty much Harrison didn't hit Dexter in the heart, and plus with it being so cold that maybe he didn't bleed out. And Michael said that they're going to pick up right where they left off. So I'm hoping for Dexter Resurrection that we see more of a villain Dexter. Like, we all cheered for Dexter, but now I want to see a manhunt for Dexter. I hopefully I want to see, and I cannot wait to see if they do it, Batista and him finally face to face, because I want to see Dexter being taken back to Miami and being charged and going to court for all the Bay Harbor Butcher murders. That's what everybody wanted to see. Um, like I said, the negative side of this is I know that they have already let fans down twice. Like I said, I was not disappointed with New Blood. I'm probably in a very few that enjoyed that season. Absolutely did. And I don't apologize for it. But the only thing that worries me is with them bringing Dexter back, um, are they going to screw up again? Are they going to end it on a bad note again? Or are they going to throw something in there that totally doesn't fit the Dexter universe, something like that? I don't know. But on a positive note, the fan in me, the Dexter fan, cannot wait. And like I said, Michael said or I think it was Michael, they said at the Comic-Con that they're going to start filming in January. So in December is when Dexter Original Sin is going to start airing, which I can't wait. And then we have Dexter Resurrection. They did. I noticed that when the interviewer asked Michael about, is this kind of like a one season and done, or is this going to be leading into multiple seasons? He said that's a possibility. So I just wonder, because the director said after New Blood that Dexter is dead. He confirmed it. I wonder, was it the backlash that got him saying, okay, let's give him another ending and let's do it for a third time? Third time's the charm. Or was it literally they made so much money, the ratings were so high for Dexter New Blood, and then the fans didn't want a Trinity prequel. They didn't want a Harrison spinoff for New Blood season 2. It does feel like they're listening to the fans. But like I said, I cannot wait. I'm just hoping that when they do end it, and this is just my take, so I would love to see the finale where he's found guilty as the Bay Harbor Butcher, and they're going to, I guess they could do the lethal injection or they're putting him to sleep. But I always thought it would be cool is if they finally had Dexter going to death row and they're fixing to do the injection or whatever, because, that would be kind of poetic how he would put them to sleep. And I would love how if he just kind of looked over and he got to see Deb, Harry, Rita, like all the ones that his lifestyle affected, watching them. I would love to see something like that. I think that would be a great ending. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I know the news come out last week, but I had to get this video out there. So all the Dexter fans, if you're excited or if you're not excited, leave a comment below. Let me know why you're excited or why you're not excited about it. Are you excited about Dexter Original Sin? Cannot wait. Man, just good news, in my opinion, for Dexter fans. Let's hope third time's the charm. But anyway, with that being said, like I said, let me know what you think about the Dexter Resurrection. I'm excited. So, as always, God bless each and every one of you, and until next time.